Stalker fans, exploited on film, lifelong health struggles. From surviving abuse to hustling a $1 million career, these are the tragic details about Keke Palmer. Palmer suffers from polycystic ovary syndrome, commonly known as PCOS. It's a hormone imbalance in the ovaries which can result in cysts, infertility, and acne. Palmer took to Instagram to share that hormonal acne was the symptom that led her to discover the disorder, writing, "Polycystic ovarian syndrome has been attacking me from the inside out my entire life, and I had no idea."
I've had a long journey with skin issues since I was a kid.
Recalling that she tried acne meds, eating really well, and drinking water in order to resolve her skin issues, she eventually dug deeper to get a proper diagnosis. She said, "It took me taking a personal look into my family that has a history of diabetes and obesity to understand what was actually happening with me." We know fans can be nuts, but Palmer detailed an especially odd experience in 2022. She explained on Twitter, "No means no, even when it doesn't pertain to sex. I was at the bar the other day and this girl asked me 3 times for a picture, and I told her 3 times nicely that I did not want to take one with her. She still proceeded to film me against my will." Concerned fans flooded the replies with one writing, "Can we please stop this? Everyone has a right to privacy, even celebrities. It's so warped right now. People really believe they are entitled to you when you're not on the clock." But while many thought the actor had the right to her personal space, Palmer feared a bad reaction from the woman in person. Still, she added on Instagram, "Creating boundaries can sometimes be so difficult, but when you people please or always try to avoid conflict, you let yourself down every time." As People reported, musician Trey Songz faced sexual assault allegations in February 2022, but it turns out that Palmer may have sent out an early warning about the star's alleged behavior. In 2017, Palmer revealed that she was filmed and featured in Songz' Pick Up the Phone music video without her consent, tweeting, "You still disrespected me as a young woman whom you've known since she was 12. You still defied my wishes and in turn showed your lack of respect and put me in the video against my wishes." Songz responded to Palmer's tweets but failed to really recognize the allegations, posting to Twitter, "Baby girl buggin', point blank period. Got my number, coulda called, saw the cameras and the lights, heard action." Songz then asked Palmer to call him rather than tweet at him, but Palmer also restated to Larry King that she had given a clear no, recalling,
"I said first no to the producer, then said no to the assistant, and then said no to Trey."
Palmer opened up about her dark childhood in her memoir, I Don't Belong to You, Quiet the Noise and Find Your Voice, and she revealed that she was molested by a female cousin as a child. She explained that because her family lived in poverty, she didn't have access to resources, telling Vibe in 2017, "If you were in Beverly Hills, your parents would have put you in therapy and you would have gotten a bunch of Xanax and nobody would have heard about the That's not what happens in the hood." She went on to detail the cycle of abuse in her family, revealing of her older cousin, "She was molested too, and her mother molested my mom when my mom was younger. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is the that goes on." Palmer wasn't born into fame or wealth, but she explained in her memoir that over time her parents' hard work as a teacher and a factory worker eventually got the family out of poverty. This was the start of Palmer's journey to fame. Her family was able to relocate to California, where she focused on auditioning and booking. These days, Palmer's got an estimated $7.5 million in the bank and a long list of accolades, including an Emmy win and 6 NAACP Image Awards. The star hopes to empower those coming up after her, telling Dr. Oz,
"I came from the hood, and that's the beautiful thing. And I don't want to hide that from other little girls that are from the hood."
Not only was her struggle initially a financial one, Palmer also experienced colorism and racism throughout her childhood. The star revealed that she first developed insecurities about her complexion due to classroom bullies, telling the Griot,
"I would get teased in school just for being the only black girl in my class."
But even though she felt the pain of being different, her mother was always there to remind her of her worth.
My mom always encouraged me and made me feel proud of who I am, because everybody is beautiful in their own way.
Although Palmer's family appears to have offered strong support, she didn't get through that time without a few emotional bruises. She revealed at a Hollywood Confidential panel in 2013, "When I was like 5 years old, I used to pray to have light skin. It wasn't until I was 13 that I really learned to appreciate my skin color and know that I was beautiful."
I would just encourage my younger self to just remember that I know who it is I am and who it is I want to be and what's right for me.
If you or anyone you know has been a victim of sexual assault, help is available. Visit the Rape, Abuse, and Incest National Network website or contact RAIN's National Helpline at 1-800-656-HOPE-4673.